Today I'm sharing a super easy spice cake recipe. To start, set out a block of cream cheese and butter. If you don't want to make your own icing, omit this step. You'll need a box spice cake mix. This is all I could find in our local store. There must be a spice cake shortage. So I'm in the process of testing out different cake recipes to try and make this from scratch and see if I can make it as good or even better. You can make any cake mix oil-free. Just replace the oil for applesauce in a 1-to-1 ratio, or if you want your cake mix super moist, add a little extra applesauce, and if you want it to be more of a traditional cake, just use it 1-to-1. But if you want it more dense and super moist, add a little extra applesauce. The applesauce snack cups are a perfect half-cup size. Then just follow the rest of the instructions on the box. You can make this recipe egg-free as well. We really like to use psyllium husk for an egg replacement. Here I am switching arms so I don't end up with one arm twice the size of the other. Next, you grease the pan. If you're using a non-stick pan, you may not even have to do this at all. Now just pour the batter into the greased pan, spreading the batter evenly, and I like to tap the pan to get all the air bubbles out. Then I bake it in my oven at 300 degrees for 20 minutes. Baking times vary depending on the appliance you're using, and I bake it for less time than it calls for and add to it if it's needed. Mine wasn't quite done, so I turn it and bake it for 5 more minutes. Now it's all done. To check, you can always stick a knife or toothpick in the center. You want your toothpick or knife to come out clean, and if it has cake crumbles on it, that's fine, as long as it doesn't have that gooey batter. If it does, you need to bake it 5 more minutes and check it, and if it's still not done, just repeat until it is done. To make the icing, mix the block of cream cheese and half a stick of butter until smooth. You can also do this with a hand mixer. You don't have to have a stand mixer. Then add the powdered sugar and vanilla and mix it all well. We used to use store-bought icing. We bought all different kinds, and I don't know what they started doing to them, but over the past 5 years, they all have a chemical taste to them. So we just make our own, and it's so easy to make. Literally, if you have powdered sugar and milk, you can make icing. We don't like a lot of icing on our cake, just a thin layer. If you like a lot of icing, you should double the recipe. This icing is a little less sweet than store-bought icing and has more of a cream cheese flavor. We make a lot of different variations of icing. I'm going to have videos coming out in the near future of different cakes and icings. We just make whatever we are in the mood for. It's still 100 degrees outside and we are running the air conditioner. That's why I'm voicing over this video. If we shut the air conditioner off, we will literally have minutes to live. Since the air was blowing directly on my icing, it got cold and was hard to spread. The tiny dog really loves it. The recipe's in the description. If you would like a printable version of this recipe, you can find that on my blog. There's a link to that in the description. Thank y'all for watching. If you'd like to support this channel with a one-time donation, there's a link at the top of the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next time.